Right, we need to talk, YouTube. We need to have a chat. So first and foremost, I'm going to do this in one take. I'm not going to cut the video. I'm literally just going to raw dog this entire thing. And I've got, in front of me, I've got like 5 bullet points. It just says 2 videos a week, ADHD, don't know what to do, authenticity, improvement, question mark, authenticity, question mark, why? So half of you have probably already gone watching this. But part of the reason I'm doing this as well, I'm not going to lie, is because I said I'd make 2 videos a week. And currently I was like, what is the most low effort video that I could possibly make? I know I'm going to sit in front of the camera, do no planning whatsoever, and just chat shit for the next 10 minutes. But nah, man, seriously, I feel like I'm a little bit torn with YouTube, okay? So I said in the last, I said that I'll do 2 videos a week for the next 8 weeks and see what happens. And that is what I've been doing for the last 4 weeks, 2 videos a week. Like I really, really want to stick to it because ultimately what I'm going to do is use this as a bit of a litmus test to see what is the reason that I'm not like getting to where I want to be with my channel. So I don't know what I look like from the outside in. Like, I don't know what I fucking look like at all. Part of me doesn't care. Obviously, part of me does care. But I feel like I haven't achieved anything. Like, not good. And I know this is a very bad feeling. Like, it's not a good thing because I don't want you to feel bad if you're watching this. But like the honest truth is I feel like I've achieved absolutely nothing in my life, and it doesn't make me miserable. It doesn't make me unhappy because I'm naive and delusional enough to think that like, okay, I'm gonna fucking smash it. Like this ain't shit. Ultimately, it's just a matter of time for like hard work. I can brute force it, but I do feel like I've achieved nothing at all. And then that for me is like, I don't know, it's a weird one. It's difficult. I'm going off a tangent now. I can't remember what I was speaking about. My brain is all over the place, bro. My brain is all over the place. But I think what I'm trying to say is that like I want to see constant growth of things, and with YouTube it's been in like, I feel like it's been in a period of stagnation for the last couple of months where let's say it's not getting the growth that I want it to get, and like I'm constantly looking for things to do better. Like maybe it's a really toxic mindset to have because I'm never happy with what I have, although I think I am fucking happy with what I have, but I want it to do better. I want it to improve. And like I look back, I reminisce over the time when I had like 10,000 subscribers, when you just start something, whatever it is. If you start a new job, let's say you move out of your house for a few times, away from your parents, maybe you move to university, and there's so much uncertainty, there's so much like shit that could go wrong, but you have this like delusional naive belief that it's gonna fucking work. Like I reminisce to that time from like 10,000 subscribers where I was like, I want to get 100,000 subscribers. That's the only thing that I want to do. And like I reminisce back to that, and that journey of improvement and like learning something, and that fucking journey to the destination is like, that is it, man. Like that is what gives you that joy and satisfaction. It's not getting to a place, it's the journey of getting there. And then I feel like because I've got to that place, I'm kind of like, I know this is a very cliche thing to say, but I'm like, now what? I want to continue that growth, continue that improvement. And I feel like over the last few months, hence the reason for the 2 videos a week, that the YouTube isn't doing that. And I'm trying to work out why, and I'm trying to work out what it is. And there's a couple of different things, right? Number one is that maybe my videos are just shit now. Maybe because I've grown up a bit. I like to think I'm not as much of a narcissist, not so like self-centered. Like I feel like as you get older, you become more thoughtful in a way, or you become more considerate of other people and their feelings, their thoughts or emotions. So it's like, okay, am I less of a douchebag now? Is that part of it and just fucking uninteresting? Is my content shit? Like I'm not trying to get pity from this. It's literally just like black and white questions that I ask myself. Or for example, is it because I've been on YouTube for a while and I'm so ADHD with the content? Like the algorithm just doesn't know what to fucking do with my videos because I make so much different shit. And what actually happens, right, with YouTube is you create a new video, and what's going to happen is this video that I'm going to make right now is going to get sent to, let's say, the home screens of 1,000 people, for example, that subscribe to me. Might be different, or that have recently watched my videos. It might be a different number. I don't know the exact number. And basically what YouTube's going to do is going to look at the amount of people that click through it, the amount of people that watch the video, how much of this video that you watch, how much of this video you start watching and then don't watching. Is to take loads and loads of data, and then ultimately from that data, what it's going to do is decide whether or not it will put the actual video in the algorithm and push it to other people. And part of me feels like, because I've made so many different videos and been on YouTube for so long, I made videos about fucking Tinder, meeting up with girls on Tinder, festivals, fitness, traveling, skydiving, like literally anything my ADHD brain can comprehend. Like, what is that beeping? That is a dishwasher, I think. Because I've made so many videos and so many different things, it's like the algorithm sends it out, and because it's such a broad audience, it's not like one niche audience that's going to be guaranteed to watch this video. So for example, if you're someone that's watching this and you're like, oh, my favorite type of videos is a guy sat down at a desk in semi-decent lighting, just talking absolute shit about anything. Like, I fucking live for videos like that. If you live for videos like this, which is going to be basically no one, and this is just what you love, like watching Mo sit down and just talk absolute shit, then, and there's 1,000 people that love doing that, and they're all subscribed to me, and then that video goes out to that 1,000 people, they're going to watch the entire thing, and then this is going to get pushed in the algorithm. But because I've created such a fragmented audience through my own ADHD decisions, like, has that fucked the channel? So that's another question. So the next 8 weeks, I'm just basically saying, boys, are going to be a bit of a litmus test for this, man. And the other thing as well, I think that I just wanted to talk about, I wanted to touch on, is like, I've made YouTube videos for a long time, and I recently read a book called Start With Why, and it's about why you do certain things. Like, why do certain businesses fail? Why do certain businesses succeed? You can put this down to individual people and individual things as well. And the reason that a lot of things do very well isn't because they explain to people how they do things. It's because they explain why they do things. They have a reason, like an emotional incentive behind like the why they do things and why they do it. And that got me thinking, like, why do I make YouTube videos? Why have I made YouTube videos for so long? And I didn't start making YouTube videos with the goal to get views or get clicks or to be famous or to be a big YouTuber and, I don't know, make it my job. Like, I made YouTube videos since I was about 8 years old, and I didn't do that for those things. I've made YouTube videos because I fucking love making YouTube videos. Like, I want to improve my existence. I want to get more out of life. I want to experience the best things. I want to become physically the best I can be. I want to become mentally the best I can be. I want to be happier. And ultimately, I just want to improve every metric of my life and just, like, for fun, see how sick a life I can live. And then with the channel, like, I want to show guys how to do that as well. Show people watching how to do that as well, which is why I make the educational stuff. And I was like, man, like, the other reason that I started YouTube is just, I just fucking love creating stuff. Like, love making something from nothing, and I love being myself as well. And I feel like sometimes, like, I'm very fragmented, as you can probably tell from this video. Like, I struggle with, like, not knowing what to do, but I see YouTube as like two separate things sometimes. Like, on the one side, there's people like, and I'm not putting them down or anything like that. For Hamza comes to mind, for example. I absolutely fucking love Hamza. Like, I'm good friends with him. I love the guy. Like, we train. Like, I love him. Don't get me wrong. But on the one side, you've got creators, for example, like Hamza, where it's like everything's a bit heightened. They speak with like such certainty that it's like my way or the highway kind of thing, which I respect, and it is what it is. But like, it's like your personality and then it's amped up. And I feel like I can't do that. And I feel like if I try and do that, it just doesn't feel authentic to me. But it just doesn't feel right, man. It's just weird. And like I said, like, I'm not shitting on anyone at all, because like, I really fucking wish I could do that. But I know so many people who are absolutely killing it online. And it's like, at the end of the day, like, people like to look up to something that's like one step ahead of themselves, or their idealistic version of themselves. They like to look to people that are stoic, that have got all their shit figured out, that know exactly what to do. Like, these kind of like leadership characters. People like to look up to that. And it's ultimately like, if you want to do one on YouTube or do one on social media, you kind of have to be in that position, or I feel like you have to be in that position. And it just tears me in like two separate ways, man, because on the one side, there's like, okay, I could make more videos like that where I'm like, hey guys, this is what you've got to fucking do. Where's Watson? Like, his shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't like stuff like that, where it's like heightened. And then on the flip side, man, like, I actually just truly love making like authentic, retarded, slightly autistic YouTube videos about random stuff. Like, I like doing that, but the algorithm doesn't like that. So I get torn between like these two things, man. And yeah, I've been thinking, like, I know that this isn't meant to have my like YouTuber brain is like, okay, how can I section this video into a start that's got like a hook that's going to get a middle and then an end to conclude everything, so the brain has like a nice story to conclude this video, and like you can follow through nicely, and it's going to get you hooked, and you're going to feel satisfied after watching this because like I have all the answers. And it's like, I just forgot what I was even saying. I just forgot what I was saying. But yeah, bro, I've been thinking that, and I love making that stuff. I love making random fucking content. Like I said, I love teaching people stuff. I love improving myself, and that's kind of like my why with YouTube. But equally, like, I want stuff to do well. And like I said, I feel like I've been in this period of stagnation over these last few months, over the last couple of years with YouTube, for example, which is fucking demotivating, bro. But regardless of the reason why to do it, because like I want the sky to be the limit. Like, I want to see, like, I want that excitement from like seeing that growth on videos, seeing the amount of comments go up, seeing like the amount of subscribers go up. Like, there's a reason that you do everything. It's called the dopamine driven feedback loop. Like, when you do a behavior and you get positive reinforcement from it and it feels good, that is the reason why you keep doing it, and you do it again and again and again and again. It's like anything. You go to a job to get paid. When you get paid, it feels good. Like, it feels good to do. You might not necessarily like doing it, but when you get paid, it makes it all worthwhile. And you're like, hell yeah. Or maybe even better, the possibility of a promotion. Like, it's kind of that uncertainty that, okay, my pay could increase. I am going to get paid. I could get promoted. Like, the sky's the limit. That makes it fucking exciting. And that's what makes you want to do it again and again and again and again. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is that I feel like I need that with YouTube, which is part of the reason as well, why I started to do those 2 videos a week, just to see what happens. And yeah, man, ultimately, boys, like, I don't know. I've got no answers for you on this one. Like, I've literally got no answers for you. So it's probably gonna be about 3 people watching this as well. Because obviously this is unoptimized shite, but yeah, that's kind of my thoughts and literally it. Authenticity, improvement, why? Like, I've just got some notes in front of me right now. So I don't want to move it because I disconnect the microphone. But yeah, man. So from here, I'll keep doing the 2 videos for the next 4 to 5, 6 weeks. 2 videos a week. I'm just at the minute, I'm just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. But yeah, boys, it's like part of me is like, I love making like I said, I love making authentic, weird videos. Like, if I look at the videos I've done the last few months, like for example, the Thailand one, the video where I was in Thailand, it's like, okay, I can sit down and make a video on being shredded or a transformation video and it can get hundreds of thousands of views or it can do relatively well, whatever. Sit down video and be a little bit over the top and be like, oh, fucking, and slightly like controversial, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, the stuff that I really, really like to make is just like that weird kind of all over the place stuff. But that's difficult because it's hard to, for example, the Thailand video where I'm doing Muay Thai for the first time in Thailand, that's hard to replicate. You can't make it regular. And yeah, that's like a bit of the predicament that I find myself at. So at the minute, I'm just throwing shit at the wall, seeing what sticks, seeing what happens, and then we'll go from there after I've done this period, like I said, a few months of uploading twice a week, and go from there, lads. But yeah, I really appreciate the comments, boys, as well. Like, I see people a lot. The one thing that does keep me, like, really, really motivates me is when I do see people and they're like in the comment section, like, your videos are so underrated, because then that makes me think like, okay, maybe my videos actually aren't completely dog shite, and maybe it is a problem with the channel, the algorithm, or maybe I've just got too high expectations, man. Like, I think about this a lot. Like, my life is fucking sick. Like, I don't mean to brag, but my life is so much better than yours, bro. I'm kidding. But I'm not kidding. I love my life. But yeah, my life is fucking sick, man. Like, I absolutely love it. And YouTube has literally like made my life possible. And like, the life that I live right now, if I could have this life forever, so for the duration of my life, literally, if it's guaranteed to like just kind of stay doing the same stuff, like the freedom that I have, the amount of money that I make, just doing everything that I do right now, I could live like this fucking forever. But I think the biggest thing is like the uncertainty. I always feel like I'm in between 2 worlds of like the normal real life world and then the social media world of like the big giants. Like, I don't know, I think of like Mike Thurston, Andre, like those kind of boys. I feel like I've got my foot like halfway in between, and I feel like it's a very unstable place to be sometimes. And what I'm looking for is a bit of what's the word? Stability, I think. So yeah, man. That's basically that. And going back to it, like I said, there's something that I think of quite a lot. And it's like, remember when? What is it? What's the quote? It's like, remember when your past self, I'm gonna Google it. Something about Remember when you dreamed of, yeah, there we go. What's the quote? Remember what you dreamed of, wait. Oh, it's something like remember when you dreamed of being where you are now. It's like remember where you dreamed of being where you are now. Like a few years ago, or let's say 3, 4, 5 years ago, where the situation that you're currently in right now would be a fucking dream. And then it comes back or circles back around to the paradox of, okay, like obviously we want to improve, we want to grow, we want to be better. So it's good to have goals and aspirations. But then where does this contentment come in? So yeah, man, I'll just end the video there and end the video there. I talked enough shit for a Sunday sit down video, 15 minutes of no cuts of Mo Samuels. I'm actually pretty impressed I managed to do this. But yeah, boys. So plan of attack, like I said, throwing shit at the wall, seeing what sticks. I appreciate the feedback, even though it is completely contradictory and conflicting at times. That some people are like, oh yeah, I love his videos. I love this, like completely opposite things. And I feel like I can literally upload a video of me taking a shit on the toilet and there'll be one guy that'd be like, oh, I love this type of content, please upload. And so I feel like people validate me, whatever they say. So I don't even know the point of the point of making this. But yeah, that was a little bit of an update, a little bit of a chat. And yeah, man, I feel like as well, I'm never gonna go. I feel like as well, like I used to use YouTube as an outlet just to make random shit. And I didn't care how stuff did for views. I didn't care about optimization, about anything like that. I used to just make fucking videos in my car, bro. Literally just make anything for fun that I wanted to make. And I kind of want to get back to doing that. And rather than like relying on it or using it as a business, just like do it as a thing that I really want to do. But then it's difficult because I need the growth. I'll shut up now. Shut up. Anyway, peace. Thank you for listening. Bye. If you made it to the end of this, you're literally a fucking warrior, bro. I appreciate you.